Hi, my loves. Welcome to your Gemini tarot readings. I'm going to be pulling cards for each of the 12 zodiac signs just to give us an idea of what we can expect here during this upcoming zodiac season. Happy birthday to my Jimmies out there. Hope you guys have a beautiful time celebrating yourselves here this season. Tap in with me. Let me know where you have Gemini at in your chart. Are you a Gemini sun? Do you have other placements in Gemini? Go ahead, drop your Gemini placements in the comments and subscribe to my channel. While you're at it, we're going to tap in through all 12 zodiac signs, starting with Gemini, going all the way through Taurus. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling from a new deck I got. It is the Om Tarot by Mika Relly. I was gifted this beautiful deck, so I'm really excited to use it on this channel. If you would like to check it out yourself, look at the description box for that information. This is the Om Tarot deck, which is an acronym for Our Own Healing Magic. Okay, so I'm really excited to use this, and then I'll also be using the Moonology Oracle cards as well. So we're gonna go ahead and tap in. Spirit, connect me with my YouTube collective here today for Gemini season, what we can expect here for Gemini season. Spirit for all 12 zodiac signs. Gemini through Taurus. Gemini through Taurus. Definitely watch these readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. All right, here we are. Let's get into it. Okay, so Taurus. Ooh, lovely. We have the 10 of Cups, or excuse me, Gemini. I'm over here talking about Taurus. Gemini, 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is a beautiful energy that we have for your birthday season. This is you feeling the ultimate happiness, bliss, just like total harmony. I just saw 2 minutes and 22 seconds on the timer there. So 222 can be an angel number. That is a number of partnership as well. So for my Geminis out there, there may be an emphasis on partnership, especially with the 10 of Cups. It usually does represent, you know, your connection to family, friends, you know, people that you feel emotionally bonded to. All right, so those emotional bonds are kind of at the forefront here this season for you. You know, when it comes to relationships, this can also be a very healing time with the rainbow, of you moving into connections that are really abundant, where there is an overflow of emotional support, reciprocity, kindness, compassion, you know, just all of these beautiful qualities that you are experiencing, you know, from the people and the connections in your life. So let's get a little more insight from the Moonology Oracle cards here. For some of you, this can be about a partnership. You know, if you're looking for love, the 10 of Cups is, you know, someone that's definitely thinking long term. All right. So for your Oracle, ooh, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So we don't have a new moon in Taurus during Gemini season, but excuse me, the moon will be transiting through the sign of Taurus. Let's see here. That is going to be June 3rd through the 5th. Okay, so June 3rd through the 5th may be significant dates for you, Gemini, that you want to mark on your calendar. Okay, there could be some sort of prosperity that is coming in for you around that time. It seems to have to do with this 10 of Cups partnership here as well, which can also be like a work partnership, like your dream job, employer, client, you know, whatever. Okay, but you finna get the bag. All right, congratulations. Moving on next to Cancer. Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus placements. We have, let's see here, Ooh, nice. Okay, so we just have all the money coming through. So Cancer, you could have a new job opportunity, career, business, whatever way that you make money, okay? There is some sort of new opportunity on the horizon for you. It is something that is going to be a part of your greater legacy in life, something that will potentially help you build some sort of wealth for like future generations. Some of you could be making an investment, investing into like a house or something like that, some property, land. That too could be something that you are considering. This seems to be like a really abundant time for you, Cancer. We do have the full moon in Capricorn coming through. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So we will have the moon transiting through Capricorn May 25th through the 27th. So that's actually this weekend. So there could be something significant about this weekend coming through. Maybe this is when this opportunity offer is, you know, handed to you, gifted to you from above. Maybe some of you have been praying about your prosperity and, you know, new opportunities, and you're definitely going to be getting something here, okay? So it looks really it looks like there's a lot of potential here behind whatever this is, and it's just about you tending to it, just like you're tending to a garden or something, right? And you know, giving it the proper care so that it can grow and flourish into you know, whatever it is you need it to be. And for many of you, it's definitely going to flourish, especially with this Capricorn energy. This is about like long-term wealth building once again. So you are on the money with whatever this Ace of Pentacles is. For some of you, this could be an idea that you have, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna implement this. You need to, because that's definitely where your money's at. All right. So moving on next to Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have, ooh, your card, okay? We have the Strength card coming through. So this does suggest that Gemini season is a time where you're feeling really in your power. You're feeling confident. You're feeling assertive. There's this, you know, typical Leo feeling really like regal, and I get that there is just this poise that you have about you. You could even be going through some challenging times, or may have gone through some difficulties recently, but nobody would really know. So it seems like you kind of you handle your problems, you wear it well. Basically, it's like you don't look like your problems is something that I'm picking up on, which can be a double-edged sword sometimes, because it can feel like people don't really acknowledge also like how fragile you can be. You know, I'm getting there. This is interesting. Wow. Okay, I'm channeling a very specific message that I usually don't get with this card. But I'm getting that some of you are tired of feeling like you've got to be strong all the time. It's like you want people to also acknowledge like the softer, vulnerable, like I said, more fragile part of you that is in need of support, in need of protection, encouragement, you know, all of the things. All right, so clarifying this, we have full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. All right. So we have the moon transiting through Gemini. Let me see here. June 5th through the 7th could be significant. Now, for some of you, the Strength card can also represent an element of patience that has been needed. Maybe you've been waiting to hear back from somebody. You know, maybe this is about you getting some sort of support that I mentioned, especially here, just seeing like these two people. So as I pointed out, June 5th through the 7th, that could be like when this communication comes in for you. For others of you, whatever this is, I'm even picking up on health related, and that's not going to be for everyone. If you have an existing thing that you're kind of dealing with, then this message is for you. But I'm getting that, you know, maybe you've had some tests done recently, things like that, and the answers are coming for that too. I think some of you are going to find out that the results are maybe better than what you thought they would be. Okay, so there does seem to be like a sense of relief that comes with this clarity, these answers that are coming. All right. So moving on next to Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Six of Cups. All right, this is such a sweet depiction of the Six of Cups. We have these two little girls here, besties, hanging out, enjoying the sun, the flowers. It's a beautiful day. So Virgo, there could be an emphasis of connecting with children, maybe children of your own, but this could also be connecting with your inner child. Especially when it comes to friendship is something that I'm picking up on here. This could be, you know, a friend of yours that you're partnering up with in some way. You guys do have like a really sweet kind of emotional bond. Once again, there's this element of innocence and kind of being a bit childlike with each other. It's cute. Okay. Now the Six of Cups can sometimes indicate the past is returning in some capacity. So for some of you, this might be an old friend that you haven't, you know, spoken to in a while, seen in a while. For others of you, sometimes this can be, you know, the ex or whatever, but I'm reading this a little bit more as a platonic connection. Clarifying this, we do have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Okay, so you're a mutable sign. I don't know if the other person that you're involved with is a mutable sign. Maybe they have a mutable moon placement. Okay, so they could have a Pisces, Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo moon. That could be significant here, whoever you're connected to. I don't see anything bad about this per se. Like, things are kind of up in the air here between you and this individual, especially if there's someone kind of resurfacing from your past. I would say to just like enjoy them and their company, their time, you know, for what it is. Because this may be someone that, you know, kind of drifts away at a certain point too. This could even just be like the natural rhythm of your relationship, okay, to a certain degree. So I would just kind of keep that in mind. There's something about this person that may not be as like fixed in their energy, as consistent, and that doesn't necessarily make them a bad person or even a bad friend. But it's just about, you know, managing your expectations of, you know, said friendship and making sure the two of you are on the same page. And yeah, then things they can work, right? But for the most part, I do see it's a really sweet energy here this Gemini season, very much about like connection and collaboration for the Virgo. All right. So moving on next to Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So for you all, this is about, you know, slow and steady progress when it comes to your finances, career, and or business goals. For some of you, you could be moving, okay? Moving to like a new office, moving, if you have like a business, you could be changing like your business location. For others of you, there's something about your commute when it comes to your job, okay? So you could even be like traveling with work or for work here. But there does seem to be slow and steady progress this month. It may not feel like a whole lot of fun action, I will say, but you're looking good and you are headed towards a bigger bag is something that I'm getting as well. Some of you could be connected to an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That could be significant to you here. We have the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality coming through as some additional advice for you. So this would be the practical side, and the Pisces side would be the spiritual side. And ironically, this is definitely giving me Virgo energy more than anything. So I don't know if some of you have like Virgo placements in your chart, or once again, this is someone you could be connected to. But Virgo and Pisces are on the same axis. They are sister signs. So, you know, the purpose of any axis is inviting us to establish a sense of balance between these two quote unquote oppositional zodiac signs. So for you, you're finding that balance between the earthy Virgo practicality versus the watery realm of spirit and the unseen here with Pisces. So there could even be an element of needing to utilize your spirituality to like leverage your career, your finances, you know, and just making sure you are balanced in that area of life, and you're also going to experience you know, more opportunities, more abundance, more flow in the practical area too. So if you feel like things have been maybe moving a little slower than usual, some of you need to tap in spiritually. So once again, we have the moon in Pisces transit being highlighted here. So that is going to be May 30th through June the 1st, okay? Those could be some significant dates for you there. You know, maybe it's a day you want to get into some sort of ritual, do a little money magic or something like that, okay? But all right, Libra, I'm going to wrap y'all up there. Moving on next to Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placement. We have the Page of Wands. All right, so we have some good news that's coming your way, Scorpio. Something that's really exciting. I just heard flirtatious, so this could be someone that you're connecting with. Someone with fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, that could be significant here. Let me see here. I just want to make sure I've got everything, that I can fit everything. Okay, cool. So yes, we got some really exciting news coming your way. You know, this can be in the form of a new opportunity, especially for those of you that are entrepreneurs or creatives. You know, even if it's you working a 9 to 5, something more corporate, this could be a really good idea that you're coming up with, that you're going to be sharing like in a team meeting or something like that, and everyone's going to love it and they're going to want to, you know, implement your idea essentially. As mentioned, for others of you, I am getting a bit of a flirtatious vibe off of this, okay? So we do have South Node, don't let your past hold you back. So for some of you, there is an energy of needing to let something go. Interesting. So we've got this fiery energy coming through. Right now, the South Node is in the sign of Libra, air sign, opposite the North Node, which is in Aries, fire sign, okay? So there could be this energy of you, Scorpio, needing to lean a little bit more into this fire energy. This, once again, the South Node represents the past, something you're kind of outgrowing. And the North Node represents something that you need to kind of grow into. All right. So some of you are needing to grow into a little bit more of this fire here with the Page of Wands. You know, being curious, being, you know, taking risks, you know, being creative, you know, connecting with others, collaborating with others, you know, believing in one's abilities and ideas and whatnot. You know, the element of the wands is associated with spirit versus you know, Libra, which is air and logic. So this is also a test of your spirit, is what I'm picking up on for you, Scorpio, in which you're being kind of invited to lead with your spirit, with, you know, the things that inspire you, the things that light you up, the things that you're passionate about. That's the direction that you're needing to head into. And some of you could be getting some good news here during Gemini season that just kind of confirms like, okay, yes, I'm headed in the right direction. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad I'm making this change. For some of you, this could be like starting a business, you know, just kind of striking out on your own, doing something creative, you know, whatever. All right. But have fun with it, Scorpio. if I didn't mention, there could be a significant fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that factors into this, okay? Moving on to Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so everybody is a lot of people getting money here this season. And hey, I'm not mad at it. All right, Saggies. So there seems to be like a really important collaboration that's taking place for you right now. Business collaboration. You definitely finna get the money. For some of you, it could have something to do with like art, anything artistic, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be like photography or a painting, something that's necessarily hung up on a wall, but I am getting there's something about art involved. I don't know, some of you actually could be attending like an art showcase or something, maybe even investing in some art. We have new moon eclipse, expect powerful change. All right, so we don't have an eclipse this season during, yeah, we already went through eclipse season, but the new moon for you, Sagittarius, may be significant, which is on June 6th. And not even may be significant, will be significant because it's in your opposite sign of Gemini, okay? So it's definitely going to affect you. Those of you with Sagittarius placements a little bit more, especially Sag rising, but you know, it could also be Sun, Moon, Venus as well. Nonetheless, there is maybe a new partnership that's forming here around this new moon. Some of you could be like going into business, you know, signing your name on a contract or something like that. As mentioned, even just working, collaborating on something here that is going to, you know, bring you some money. Okay, it's gonna definitely be something that's mutually beneficial, is what I'm seeing. Everyone's going to kind of contribute their own value to whatever this project is you're working on, and it looks like it's gonna be a success. Okay, so I don't know if it's you, it could potentially be you and like two other people, but it could be any number. Three is just, you know, an energy of collaboration. Okay, so moving on next to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. I just saw 2222 on the timer, so that can be an angel number. And you got the Two of Wands. Oh snap. Okay, so look, the twos are coming through pretty big for the Caps, so there could be a decision with the Two of Wands that you're having to make here. For some of you, it may be a decision about where you're traveling to next, where you're moving to next, or just how you are expanding, okay? You know, maybe you have kind of built up a solid foundation within one area of life, or you have accomplished, you know, a project, a goal, but now you're ready to kind of consider what's next, okay? So you could be in a space of strategizing, weighing out the pros and cons, negotiating. That could be a thing going on here as well. Basically just trying to come to a decision here. We have this clarified by new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe, okay? So this may be a decision that also will be impacting your family in some capacity. I get also like chosen family too. It doesn't just have to be your literal family here, but yeah, because some of you may have like a family business. That could be something going on here. So the decision that you're making, just know that it's going to support everybody. So I don't know if you have, you know, somehow been designated as like the lead person here in making this decision, but trust yourself, okay? Trust your instincts here with the wands too. There's a need to, you know, lean into your gut and what you're just feeling drawn to at this time. Definitely, you don't want to like overthink it here. So with this moon in Cancer transit, that is going to be taking place from June 7th to June 9th, okay? So that could be a significant time frame for you. Maybe by that point, you get the clarity that you need. You know what decision you want to You know, go in the direction with what choice you want to make. And yeah, you could definitely be making those changes. Some of you, maybe this is a decision to like relocate your family or something like that, right? Which is pretty big. But if that's what you're feeling called to do, you know, trust yourself. All right, Sagittarius. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap you guys up here. Moving on next to, wait, that was Capricorn. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Capricorn. I did say that in the beginning. I hope I did. But that was for y'all, okay? That was y'all message. If I did say Sagittarius in the beginning, my apologies. But yes, Capricorn, follow your instincts here. This is interesting because this is a very fiery type of energy. Maybe that's why I was saying Sagittarius. I was drawn to like the red and everything. So some of you are definitely needing to kind of tap into that fire, that instinct. Who got a message like that? I think Scorpio had received a similar message. So I don't know if you guys have Scorpio placements in your chart, but you may want to tap into that part of the reading there. All right. So moving on next to Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the High Priestess. Beautiful. So you're coming through this month super in tune, okay? Anything you picking up on is more than likely an accurate perception of that, okay? Now, you might also be in a space of kind of, you know, withdrawing, going a little quiet, kind of keeping your cards close to your chest at this time, all right? Now, some of you could be developing yourself spiritually, taking some time to maybe do a little bit of soul searching. For some of you, though, I'm seeing you developing your divination abilities. So you might be like a tarot reader yourself, card reader, bone reader, rune reader, whatever. You know, there's so many different forms of divination. Here I'm seeing potentially like water scrying, or even crystal, you scrying with a crystal ball, you can scry with a mirror, whatever. There could be something significant about that. We do have new moon coming through for you, Aquarius. So the new moon in Gemini on June 6th, that can be a very significant day. You might be receiving some sort of like intuitive downloads around this time. So I would definitely encourage you to take a little time for quiet introspection, reflection, journaling, meditation, prayer, whatever it is that you do, you know, pulling some cards for yourself or whatnot. There does seem to be some really important insight that you're gaining around this new moon. For some of you, you could be like starting a new path when it comes to your spiritual growth. Maybe you're like starting a program, or I don't know, like working with a spiritual coach, advisor, mentor. There could be something that you're learning here. I'm also getting anything that has been hidden will be coming to the light here as well. High Priestess energy can be water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Also, it's actually traditionally a Taurus card, so any of those zodiac signs may be significant to you. So moving on next to Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the King of Wands coming through. Very sexy, bold, alluring, feeling confident, you know, like, hey, I can accomplish anything. Some of you are very much on top of your game, okay? Especially those of you that have a business, or you know, you do anything creative. This is you. I'm hearing being in high demand, okay? So for some of you, you might be having a really busy season, or things could be picking up for you. Pisces, we do have full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches resolution. So, you know, if there has been any fears about the success of certain endeavors, it does look like maybe you get some communication here during Gemini season that all is well, that you have been successful. I heard that you've been approved for something, okay? So Pisces, you could be getting some word that you've been approved for something, like, I don't know, a loan, a grant, you know, whatever it is that you have applied for, you do seem to come out on top victorious. The moon in Cancer transit from June 7th through the 9th seems to be significant for you. Some of you could be connected to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that could be figuring into this season for you as well. Okay, so all right, Pisces, with that being said, I'm going to wrap you up here. Moving on next to Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have Temperance, all right? So we have this energy of healing and balance. The Sagittarius zodiac sign is actually being highlighted here with this card. And we do have a full moon in Sagittarius tomorrow, okay? So that could be a really significant full moon for you, Aries. Maybe one that you want to work with. In transmuting, alchemizing, any heaviness, pain, resentment, anger, you know, anything, failure, disappointment. This is about transmuting it into something for your personal gain, okay? Something for your own elevation, evolution. There is something that is being healed for you, and there is also a sense of divine guidance, protection, that is available to you here as well. Yes, look at the bigger picture. I just saw 111 on the screen, Aries, so that could be an angel number for you. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Did I not just say that? We've got the full moon in Sagittarius tomorrow. So double confirmation. You've got Sagittarius coming through on both cards here. There is something really significant, Aries, playing out for you with this full moon coming up. So, or maybe you need to work with the energy, especially for all my juju mamas, my witch bitches, magicians, warlock, whatever you want to call yourself. You really want to get to it, okay? Because you can create some really magical outcomes here with these energies right now. It's very potent. Looking at the bigger picture here. So, you know, something that's taking place for you around this full moon is contributing towards your bigger picture, you know, towards maybe the impact that you want to have, the reach that you want to have. There's a certain level of expansion that you're experiencing here, Aries, that, you know, seems to not only be, sure, you contributed to you and your efforts as well, but you definitely have some support in the spiritual realm. So make sure you're also acknowledging them, you know. Make sure you tend into your ancestral altar, or, you know, whoever it is you connect with, because, yeah, they're also playing a big role here, okay? So moving on, last but not least, the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. All right, Taurus, we do have the Ten of Swords coming through. So we do have this energy of you really needing to protect yourself. I'm drawn to the red here. Which is, you know, the root chakra, your sense of feeling grounded, safe, secure. I'm getting that there is a lot of mental activity that you need to be mindful of. It's kind of like you're needing to slow down and take like a little mental reset, because it's going to start draining on you physically. Some of you might be a little more receptive to psychic attack here with this Ten of Swords. Now, for some of you, this could be an outright betrayal, okay? You know, somebody did something behind your back, said something behind your back, whatever, okay? Look, why is Taurus is the only one that has kind of the struggly card? I'm gonna get y'all a clarifier. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is about. I'm not gonna leave my Taurus hanging here, so give me some advice. What is this Ten of Swords about, Spirit, for my Taurus placements? Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay, so there could actually be someone that's wanting to heal. If you have gone through a betrayal or an ending, like something dramatic like that, somebody actually wants to come through and heal that with you. Or you could just be going through some healing, like with yourself, spending time with self, with God, okay? But I do see, for those of you, yeah, that might have went through a really harsh ending, you're actually about to have a really beautiful turnaround coming through with this Ace of Cups. Oh, this looks really nice. I do see, for some of you, this can very much be an apology as well. Someone coming back and recognizing like, oh yeah, I kind of fucked up. you know, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have said that. Interesting. So we do have nothing will come from this situation. Void, of course, moon. So this is also what I'm getting for some of you, is about letting one situation go, and that's going to allow the new to come in. So for some of you, this is about like closing out old cycles, recognizing that, you know, something has gone as far as it can really go. And then just like really embracing the new beginnings here with this Ace of Cups. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here, my loves. If this resonated, please like, leave me a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.